What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon, and I am back with my final quick hit scouting report video of the week. This one is for the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. So let's jump right into it. The New York Giants improved to 2-5 on the season, dropping the Panthers to 3-4. They are now on a 4-game losing streak. By a margin of 25-3, so they pretty much blew them out. Obviously a large margin there. The Panthers season isn't over, but they do need to get things corrected. Sam Darnold did get benched in this game, and so the Panthers have, emerged as a possible contender for Deshaun Watson. They've jumped back into the rumor mill, etc., etc. Whatever, man. I'm tired of that whole conversation. We got a couple more days until the trade deadline. I want to see that shit come and go without us having traded for him. Or, with him getting traded to another team, I'd be fine with that too. Anyway, let's get to this, though, because this is what we need to focus on. So, Carolina had 173 total yards. Obviously, not much of shit doing for them. The Giants had 302 total. Carolina had 117 through the air, 199 for the Giants. Carolina had 56 on the ground. New York had 103. Jesus, Carolina was 2.8 yards per play. New York was 4.5. Neither of those are particularly great, but 2.8, man, that's just terrible. Neither team lost a fumble. Carolina threw 1 interception. They also allowed 6 sacks to the Giants. The Giants led up 2. Carolina was only 13% on third down, which is not very good. And 43 for the Giants. 25-25 for time of possession for Carolina. 34-35 for the Giants. 7 penalties on Carolina and 8 on New York. Okay, let's go ahead and pop up here. Take a closer look at the Giants. Daniel Jones was 23 of 33 for 203 and 1 touchdown. Dante Pettis threw 1 pass for 16 yards. Let's see. Devontae Booker led the way rushing, 14 rushes, 51 yards, and a touchdown with a 3.6 average. Daniel Jones added 8 rushes for 28 and a 3.5. Elijah Penny, 9 rushes, 24 and a 2.7. And the receiving game, Darius Slayton, who apparently is on the trade block, as is Devontae Parker, by the way, but that's just some of the trade rumors. That these two guys are on the trade block, so it's interesting. But Darius Slayton led the way for them in receiving, 5 of 9 for 63. Evan Ingram, 6 of 8 for 44. Dante Pettis, 5 of 5 for 39 and a score. John Ross, 2 of 2 for 27. Daniel Jones, 1 for 16. Daniel Jones caught a pass for 16. That was the one from Dante Pettis. So let's see. Devontae Booker, 2 of 3 for 15, and that's about it. The Giants, I know it's getting a little repetitive right now. There's no Xavier McKinney. He's actually a guy that I would have taken in place of Noah Igbenogany. But anyway, the Giants are another one of those teams that we absolutely should beat, but, there's no guarantees right now on the Dolphins schedule because of how bad we're playing and how many issues this Dolphins organization has as a whole. But it should be a win, and I likely will still be, I've had it as a win on my schedule, so I'm still probably going to predict a win. Although, with these bad teams like the Giants and the Texans and the Jets, with the way the Dolphins are going right now, I'll probably still be predicting wins for those games, but I will be likely predicting low scoring and close games, as opposed to us blowing them out like we should do. If we were actually a good team, but unfortunately we are not. Anyway, let's continue on though. Sam Darnold, before he got benched, was 16 of 25, 112 yards and interception. PJ Walker comes in. He's 3 of 14 for 33, so he obviously didn't do very well in his in the relief effort. But anyway, Chuba Hubbard had 12 rushes, 28 yards, and a 2.3. Royce Freeman, 3 of 6 for 18. P.J. Walker added 1 for 13. In the receiving game, DJ Moore was 6 of 10 for 73. Chuba Hubbard, 4 of 5, 28. Keith Kirkwood, 3 of 5, 17. Robbie Anderson, 3 of 9 for 14. And Tommy Tremble, 2 of 2 for 12. The Panthers especially early on in the season. Obviously, they've lost 4 straight. Sam Darnold's been having issues. But this is a team that, originally going into the season, I've had as a win, and I've actually had it as a win the entire time, the entire year. That was not a game that changed for me. But as the years gone on, I've been saying that, the Carolina Panthers are looking better than, are looking better than, originally thought. And so, the game might not actually be as easy as originally thought. But, obviously things change, and they've had struggles. But, again, we've also lost a bad team, so we'll see how that goes. But the thing is, though, is their defense is actually really good. Their offense, like I said, obviously has been struggling, particularly the past 4 weeks. The Giants, though, are in most categories actually somewhere in the middle of the league. Look, there's going to be opportunities against these teams. Again, I'll probably still predict it as a win once I get to the previews. But, unfortunately, right now we're at the point in the season where it's really just evaluation time for this Dolphins team and organization to see who's going to be sticking around for the next year, and what we have to build off of. So, anyway, let's get into this. So the Giants are currently 16th in total yards with 2,466. The Panthers are 21st with 2,296. The Giants are 19th in per game average, though, with 352.3. 25th for the Panthers at 328. In total passing, the Giants are 9th with 1,939. 19th for the Panthers with 1,718. Per game average, though, the Giants are currently 13th with 277 per game, and 245.4 for the Panthers, which is 20th. In rushing, the Giants are 25th in total with 642, 26th in per game average with 91.7. And the Panthers are 20th in both categories with 713 total, 101.9 per game. And again, though, even with the, most teams, unfortunately, because the Dolphins are so bad in so many categories that, there are most teams, even the bad teams in the league right now, tend to beat us in a lot of these statistics. So it's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. In points, the Giants are 23rd overall with 139 total, 21st with ties, 146 for the Panthers, which currently is 19th, 19th including ties as well. The Giants currently are scoring 19.9 points per game, which is 25th or 22nd with ties, and the Panthers, are 20.9 points per game, which is 22nd or 20th with ties. Defensively, and this is where it gets tough for the Dolphins when it comes to the Panthers, the Giants are not particularly great on defense. Although they do well in some categories like turnovers and passes defensed and sacks and, third down percentage. But, the yardage and whatever and the points, they're not particularly great. So there would be some opportunities there. But the Carolina defense, aside from their ability to create turnovers, are a damn good defense. So the Giants are giving up 368.7 per game, which is 20th. The Carolina Panthers, though, on the other hand, are giving up 307.4, which is 3rd in the league. Passing yards per game, Giants are giving up 256.9, which is 14th. 216.4 for the Panthers, which is 3rd. Okay, rushing yards, the Giants are giving up 125.6, which is currently 24th. 110.3 for the Panthers, which is 13th. Points per game, Giants are giving up 25.7, which is 23rd, 19th with ties. 20.9 for the Panthers, which is currently 7th with ties included. Takeaways, the Giants have 9 on the season, which is 12th or 6th with ties. 6 for the Panthers, which is 26th or 9th with ties. The Giants have 6 interceptions on the year, which is 10th, 6th with ties. 4 for the Panthers, which is 24th or 8th with ties. The Giants have 3 fumbles, which is 17th or 6th with ties. 2 for the Panthers, which is 26th or 7th with ties. Sacks, the Giants have 16, which is 11th or 6th with ties included. 18 for the Panthers, which is 8th or 4th with ties. Passes defensed, the Giants have 33, which is 7th in the league or 4th with ties included. 27 for the Panthers, which is 18th or 9th with ties. And on third downs, the Giants are pretty good at 13th in the league with 38.3% conversion given up, but the Panthers are 3rd in the league, only giving up 32.2%. And of course, as always, I will give you a quick look at the Dolphins offensive and defensive league standings so you can take a peek and do some comparisons for yourself and see how we stack up. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of here. Before I do, though, make sure you check out the Rave On Sports App, the new fan-driven sports app that is looking to enhance game day experience with live play-by-plays, live chats with other fans, and content creators like myself. Look for the description in the description box for the links. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys appreciate my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. And of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at DillonTartaro. And with that, I am out. I'll see y'all soon. Phins up.